Welcome to this Unified Communicator tutorial. We're just going to spend a few minutes showing you around the software, how it works and how to get the most out of it. Let's start with the main phone interface. That's the window that we can see on the screen right now. In the center of the window there's a series of menu items that allow you to access various parts of the software. In the bottom left hand corner of the window there's some call control buttons. That's answer, hang up and hold. They light up when they're available to be used. On the right hand side, that's where the slider buttons appear. The slider button that we can see at the moment is the default one, the presence window. We'll come back to that later. And at the bottom you may from time to time see custom buttons. These can be used for various things that allow you to extend the software. We'll look at configuring those later. So first we're going to look at the menu item Make Call. Let's click on that now. So here we can make a call to a colleague or another person that we know by entering their telephone number. Let's make a call to a colleague, 204, and then we'll press the enter key and the software is making a call to Libby McIntyre, and we can see that we're hearing ring back from her extension, and in a short while the call will be answered. During the ring back we just saw the hang up as the only available option, but now the call has been answered we can see that there's other things we can do to interact with the call. Let's put the call on hold to demonstrate this. And let's take the call back off hold with unhold. Okay, so that's how to simply make a call to another extension or external person. Let's hang up the call, but this time we'll use the button down here. Okay, that's great. So that's how to simply make a call, but it may be that you want to make a call to someone that the number is not known to you. Perhaps you want to make a call to someone that you've recently spoken to. Again, let's go into Make Call and let's use the recent button this time. So that's the person that we recently spoke to, and we can click on this again to make another call to her. And then we'll hang up again, perhaps she's busy, and that call's ended. Now it could be that you regularly call certain numbers, so we would want to save those for future use. Let's do this here in Make Call and Favorites. Let's add a favourite for future use. Let's put the number in here. And a name. Okay, and save that. So there's one favourite there available for us to call. So if we wanted to make a call to this number, we click on the number here and the call is made. And we'll press hang up now. So that demonstrates how to make calls to numbers that we know, people that we've spoken to recently, or favourite numbers. The next functionality we'll look at is sending messages to other users. If more than one user in your organisation has the software already, then we can send messages to each other to get each other's attention easily and efficiently. Let's demonstrate that. If I go into Messages, and then press the New button to send a text message to someone, we can send a message to either the user of a certain extension number, or we can send it to someone by name. Let me send a message to myself, and if I tab down to where we type the message, we can see the underline under the word means that the name is recognized and it will be able to send a message to this person. So let's send a text message. Press the send button. The message is sent, and here we can see what it looks like to receive a message. We can see two messages in the demonstration because this is the from part of the message and this is the receive part of the message. The message has been sent from and to the same person, but normally when you're sending a message to someone else then you would see it appear once for the sender or once for the receiver. The way that the messages appear is traditionally like this, as a preview window, but we can change that functionality later. We'll look at that when we come on to Profiles. So we delete the message, don't want that now anymore, and we'll go back to the main menu. Next, let's have a look at call history. The call history window shows us calls that we've made or received from this extension. Now this includes some that were made before the software was installed, and what you'll notice is that even when the software is not running, then the call history is kept up to date. This is because it's stored on the Unified Communications Server, and it isn't a requirement that the client software be running. The call history is always active. We've only got a limited number of calls here in the list, but if you had more, then you could either collapse the day and then you can see the ones underneath, or you could use the scroll bar because there was more calls than would appear on a single page, or you can go on to the next page with the buttons at the bottom here. If you want to make a call to someone in your call history, just press the number here. I won't do it now, but if we were to click on that, we would be making a call to this extension. Okay, let's close the call history for now and let's move on. Okay, so let's now go to the address book. The address book is a shared contacts folder that you and your colleague can enter telephone numbers and names and other information about people that you call or people that call you. Let's open the address book up and see how this works. So we can use search terms to access contacts that are already in the address book, but as the software has only just been installed, we don't have any contacts in there already. So let's create a new contact. Let's put in some details for this contact. Okay, there we go. We'll save that contact. So if we wanted to retrieve that contact again, we can search either using the person's name or part of it. Let's press search. And there we get the contact details of the person we've entered. If we wanted to make a call to this person, we can click on the telephone number to make a call to them. And there the call is in progress. Let's cancel that call for now and return to the address book. We could also edit the person's details. Again, there we go. We could make a call to the person from this screen also. If we had a postcode entered for the person, then using this button here would use Yahoo Maps to search that contact. Also, if we had an email address for the person, then using this button here would generate an email to the person for you to fill in the subject and the body, etc., and then send the message. We won't do that for now. Let's cancel that. We'll just store the name and the telephone number. Let's go back to